So today we are going to be talking about graphing quadratics in vertex form. Last night you graphed them in standard form, and today we're going to talk about vertex form, which is just another form of a quadratic. So you're going to learn what that form is and how do you graph when it is in that form. So you had this warm up on your notes for today. So let's just go ahead and take a look at the answers. I'll throw them up there for you. All right, so go ahead and check your answers from the warm-up. I stated the vertices there. Just remember on the second one, because of that 2 in front of the x squared, we're going to go over twice as much as we normally would if there was nothing in front of it. Okay, so this is our quadratics. This is the vertex form. So it's a lot like point slope form in that we've got that minus in there. So our vertex is h and k, and we're just going to find that just by looking at that equation, and then we're going to graph from the vertex like we did the night before with standard form. So quick little couple examples. My vertex here is 2, 3. So this is where I get my x, this is where I get my y. So 2 and 3. It opens up because there's nothing in front of these parentheses. Okay. My axis of symmetry is x equals 2. Okay. So from my vertex, I'm going to go over 1 and up 1 on both sides, over 2 and up 4. And we would go over 3 and up 9, except for we don't have enough room. Remember, our domain is going to be all real numbers, so we can say negative infinity to infinity, or x is an element of the reals. Our range is what's always restricted, so we look for our minimum y value, which is 3 to positive infinity, or if we were to write it in set notation, y such that y is greater than or equal to 3. Okay. Next example. Again, there's nothing in front of there, so it's positive. It's going to open up. My vertex comes from there. It's going to be 3, negative 2. My axis of symmetry is x equals 3. So 3, negative 2. I'm going to go over 1 and up 1, over 2 and up 4 on both sides, over 3 and up 9. And we actually can fit that one onto the graph. And I'm just going to connect dots and make that nice little U parabola shaped. Again, the domain is all real numbers, negative infinity to infinity. X is an element of the reals. Whichever notation you want, I'm fine with. This time it's going to be negative 2 to positive infinity, or y such that y is greater than or equal to negative 2. Okay, notice this time I've got negative, so I know my parabola is going to open down. My vertex comes from here because that's positive. It's going to be negative 4, positive 1. Axis of symmetry is x equals negative 4. Okay, and if I go over 1, I'm going to go down 1. If I go over 2, I'm going to go down 4. Okay, so my domain again is all real numbers. It's always going to be all real numbers with these parabolas. Okay, and then this time my range is going to be y such that y is less than, because it opens down, or equal to 1, which is my largest y value. Or we write it as negative infinity to positive 1. Okay, so quads in vertex form. Quick little thing, if you have the graphing down by standard form, this is just one little different change. Have a great day.